Hi and welcome to the virtual tour of the Fawns and Make It Pop, a 2-in-1 gallery exhibit here at Half Gallery. Let's begin. So this is one of the first pieces. The name of this piece is Born to Be Wild. This is a piece of pop art that I created for the first half of the gallery, which is pop art. The second half is inspired by nature. Born to Be Wild, created in 2009. This is Who Cares, which is a collage that I used oil and sheet music and used that to create a medium. Who Cares? And this piece is entitled Greener Every Day. It's a depiction of a polluted water bottle. And what it tells about is that it's still, although we're using plastic water bottles and what we believe is clean water, it ends up polluting the environment anyway because it's a polluted water bottle and because of the landfills, etc., that the plastic creates. This piece is entitled Digital Fix. It was really inspired by the Coca-Cola bottle paintings that Mr. Warhol created, and so I have a repeating can lid in how instead of bottles we now use cans, so it's called Digital Fix, which depicts the camera, and instead of just Coca-Cola, it's Coca-Cola Zero. So that is Digital Fix. This piece is this uses the pop colors. This is Ashykins on okcupid.com. What it is like online dating, which is a new fad. So it's very pop. And these are all the different emotions that are gone through in a relationship. That's Ashykins on okcupid.com. Let's turn over here. This is a large piece that I did. Let's begin. This is all one piece, Bite Me, which started with these two photos. And what I imagine is that grimace that Britney Spears used to give when she was still in, and that face when the paparazzi swarm around. So I found these two images online, and then you have this one, which is very dark almost, and then the lightness of this one. And then we have these three paintings that I did. That's Bite Me, photo credit Jasmine Moore. And then we come over here. This is the centerpiece on the ground. What this is it is a installation that I did, and what I used was butcher paper and bleach. And on top of this, I had these rolled newspaper pieces. And these were dropped almost like pickup sticks. So the the name of the piece is Fungus Study Volume 1, Number 1. And so the bottom is a fungus study and making something beautiful out of something deadly almost from nature. And then the pop that we get with the magazines. Over here, we have Some Like It Hot. This is a painting that I did in 2009. And we all know who that is. And above that we have Landscape number 27, which is just a nice landscape in abstraction almost, using dots and creating almost a river of sorts. Over here we have one of the main pieces, the Fawns. What this is if you've read the poem, it is a depiction of two unborn twin fawns, and a taxidermist spotted a dead deer by the side of the road, and he went to properly dispose of them, but he realized that the mother was pregnant and with twins, and that's very rare for a deer to have twins. So he retained the uterine gesture of the two fawns, and they were taxidermed and then photographed, and this is photo credit E.D. Schmempf, and then they are beautiful. And the full poem you can read in the image. Over here, this piece is entitled Micmac, What it is that it is a depiction of ancestry. And so we have these two circular shaped pieces, and they hold this ball, which represents my light and my inspiration, covered in these flowers, almost as if nature is a big part of life. Then over here, this is one of my favorite pieces in the gallery. This is Chasing After Something. What it is it is a human figure and taking teenagers into nature and what annoying they can get now. So I created this sculpture with the legs and this skirt, and we have nature growing out with these roses. And the last piece here, one of the last pieces, is entitled Monotones, and these were taken on a 2-week trip to Hawaii. And this black and white contrast between a black umbrella and the white umbrella. And then we have these two colored umbrellas here. And so that's Monotones too. And the last two pieces are exhibited outside of the gallery. This piece is entitled My County Fair, and what it is I created these 3 wax horses, and I haven't lit them yet, but they are ready to be lit. And there are these 3 wax candles laid on top of leaves, and the original title was 4-leaf, which is where the leaves come in. So there are 3 horses, and as you can see, they're not finished. So we have these unfinished horses, and I thought that was really interesting. And the last piece here is the first piece that you see when you enter the gallery, and what it is this is entitled Anonymous Contemplations. So we have these photos, photo credit Jacqueline Santos, and they were taken in New York at this Audi Forum. And what it is a depiction of men that were staring into the windows, and to censor them, I splattered paint, white paint, over the men's faces, and these interesting foil. And so when you look into this, I like the play on words pinned to the wall, which is why this one piece of foil is censored by having it a dull, no reflection, and it's pinned to the canvas. And lastly, this is one of the pieces that I'm very proud of. This is the second component to Anonymous Contemplations, and it's a bird cage, and I folded 1,000 paper cranes and had them escaping from this cage to kind of, it represents breaking out of confined spaces, whether that's a relationship or your own mind. And so I created these paper cranes that would contrast the back photos. And that concludes our virtual tour here at HalfGallery. If you're coming, I hope to see you tonight, but if not, bye.